have a look here. A couple people have told me about this Top Boy business. I said, let me have a look. Is that all right? Is that all right? I'm not going to talk it down because certain people, you know, when people like their program, they don't want you to talk about their program too much. So.
It's something to watch, innit?
Yeah, it's something to watch, innit? It's just TV, man. Listen, you don't take it too serious. That's what I love.
No.
You know, some of them use them out there, they take the thing serious, like it's real life or something.
Yeah, they, sometimes when the mind's weak, them type of programs, they demonize the youth, you know? Sometimes I feel that some of them programs, they make the youth get a bit excited on the road.
It's funny you say demonize, Carl. I swear that's the subject today that I was going to talk to you about still. So what do you think about this demons thing? What do you think about demons and that? Because I've watched a couple of your other videos talking about different heavens and stuff like that. So what do you think about demons?
The demons are at work. They're
at work.
They've only got a little time left, and you know, they've got a job to do for their master, innit? And that's what a lot of people don't understand how serious it is.
I didn't realise that still, Carl. Like, obviously everyone's seen these videos on the internet where they're talking about what man are saying in their lyric things in videos like flash imagery and whatever, but when you see it for real, like you can't really deny it's out there. Like, it's there, isn't it? Like, there's some weird stuff going on out there.
Yeah, it's definitely out there, and you got people like on YouTube that break them videos down, like bit by bit, and then they even freeze frame the video. You see flashing images in the background, and it's all about the symbols. A lot of symbols in the videos that they use.
Yeah.
Is what a lot of people don't understand where them symbols come from. Even to go as far as certain gang signs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But music, Hollywood, the streets, it's all demonized right now.
I'm hearing it. I see a man doing something like this with his hands. I see a man like that. What's with that business? Talk to me.
You know what's worse than that? It's not even. It's worse than that. It's like I see people taking photos with their kids doing that shit.
Yeah.
And they don't even realise what they're throwing up, because obviously that's the Baphomet sign, isn't it?
Yeah, is that the Baphomet sign?
That's the worst one you could throw up.
Could you see back in the day? Do you remember wrestling back in the day? Who was the guy in wrestling? Yeah, he used to stand on the ropes and he used to do them. Remember that?
Superfly.
He's a Superfly, the man.
I think Bret Hart used to do it as well. But remember Superfly? Yeah, he used to do that, you know. And you see pictures on the net with people like Barack Obama doing it, people like Bush doing it. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, it's kind of sad when I go through Instagram and I see people's kids throwing it up. You know what I mean? Because they have no idea.
When we're talking about demons, though, like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about like people as demons, or are we talking about like, I don't know, other entities? Because I need to get I want to know what your definition is. Like, so we're both on the same page.
Well, demons, fallen angels, or fallen angel offspring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people look at them like they're ghosts, innit? Like, demons, they can transform into anything they want. They're shapeshifters, you know what I mean? So
okay,
they can even come to you as an angel of light, as it's written. They can even come to you as an angel of light, you know, in disguise. So, you know, and yeah. So people don't believe these days in things they don't see, innit? You know how it is.
Well, when you're saying this, because like I've read the Bible, obviously, like in the Bible, Lucifer's an angel, innit? He's the top demon, innit? I don't know. So that could make sense still.
Well, yeah. Well, Lucifer's a fallen angel, isn't he? He was actually a very powerful one, but you know, the story is that he wanted to do his own thing, and he managed to take some angels with him, which became the fallen angels. You know what I mean? So.
You know the reason I ask you, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm trying not to laugh when I say it, yeah. But I was watching my video online, yeah, and there's this brother, yeah, and like it's like he's gone backwards into like a crab position, but he's dislocated his arms, turned his neck and his head round, walking backwards towards the camera. It looks nuts from us. I said, hold on, because they're saying this shit's real, like.
Yeah, it is, and you can't do them things unless you're. That's not a normal human thing to do. And it's funny that you say that. No, I've seen something like that, and I've also seen a guy that eats glass. You know, that man's eating glass, and then when they look in his eye, he's got like the serpent type eye and all them type of things, and that's demon possession.
Hold on, say that again.
Yeah, man's got the serpent, the little, you know, slashing his. When he's eating the glass, man's chewing the glass, staring at man with the Jungle Book eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad out here still. It's mad.
Hey, show, what's good? Peniros Mind fans and subscribers on there. Yeah, so possession is the one that I feel is happening a lot now. Just like you said, a man can turn his ligaments backwards and all them things there. That's
a mad thing. You look nuts. It looked like horror movie. I said, oh.
and you've seen it in the horror movies, right? You've seen it. You've seen them go upside down. And...
Listen, I was thinking, like, is this like, did they get this brother to act out the horror movie scenes or something? Because the way he's moving is different, cuz. It's different.
He's moving like he was the stunt double in the man there, innit?
Yeah, do you know like the stunt double, he calls up the walls and shit, like this guy looking nuts.
Yeah, so like the demon possession right now, possession can come in many things, you know what I'm saying? And obviously there's even stories of certain objects being possessed. You know what I'm saying?
Like Pat said, there's a guy in New York who was a gangster who used witchcraft and demons to put illnesses in people and kill them.
Wow.
But
yeah, but you know...
That's the next thing.
But I could fully believe that because some of these gangsters, they do witchcraft, man.
Well, like Obia, you mean? Like Obia, them thing there.
Yeah. And when you join somebody, when you go and watch some of these documentaries on the internet, on YouTube about some of these gangs and all that stuff, right? You come across a lot of weird type of rituals happening. Like I was watching, you know the guy that Vlad interviewed the other day, one of them mafioso guys from the Italian mob, right? He's like one of the big ones, like. But he actually got away with it all. But he was saying that when he turned like a boss, yeah, he had to cut his hand and write him. You know what I mean? So there's always some type of funny ritual going on. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Because especially in those type of gangs that are going to kill multiple people. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you're signing your blood oath in, so if anything goes wrong, you get murkled, innit? So...
It's mad you're saying this, because I remember when man was young, there was a youth that used to do all of that. Well, I'm saying there was a youth. There's a few youths that out of road that was doing things like that. You know, like that. A couple of them ain't around no more, to be fair. I'm not going to call out names and all of that, because I don't do the names thing like that. But like, certain man ain't even on road no more, but... Man they were doing some shit, fam, like some weird shit happened, you know, like that.
Yeah, no, I've heard stories as well, down in East London. You know, I'm not going to say no names or no blocks or anything, but I heard stories of a police chasing man in the block, and man flew out the window, man turned into a bird and flew out the window.
The stupidness, you know, like that.
This Obia thing, it's a real thing. It's a real thing, but if you're spiritually strong enough, you shouldn't really be able to...
Hold on, wait, let's go back. What did you just say? They arrested a ghost?
God, I see the footage on YouTube, bro. Like, somewhere in Africa, the soldiers them were looking for a man. police officers. There was about 5 or 6 of them.
You went funny for a second still.
Yeah, there's about 5 or 6 officers, yeah? This is all their statement that they actually gave. You know what I'm saying? They chased down a man through the woods and whatnot, chased him through 1 yard, and then the guy turned into a goat.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if the soldiers are in on it. Because you know what them countries are like already, innit? You can pay your way. So I don't know if the soldiers are in on it, but their statement, they actually arrested the goat and brought the goat to the station.
Yeah, but
hoping that
turned back into a man though, didn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We have to, don't know. That one sounds a bit suspect still. We need to see some more evidence about that one there.
Yeah, to find out where the guy is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, where's the goat? Where's the goat?
Yeah, they left the goat in the cell and it's waiting for him overnight to turn back. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, the possession thing. It's like demons like to possess animals though too. They do like to possess animals like cats and stuff like that. That's why they say you should never let a cat run through your house and things like that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of them things going around, like, not just like in Africa, like even in the Caribbean as well, there's enough of them obia things. Man are doing some different type of thing. I don't even understand it myself because I've never been in it, but I know them things are happening in the world, you know, like that.
Me personally, I've always felt that when people go to that side for help, to me it's a show of weakness, you know? And what a lot of people have got to understand also is that when they're watching TV and they're seeing all these celebrities in their Ferraris and this, that, in big house and this, that, and even when you see someone on road, even when you, like, I'm not saying that you should walk around judging people like this, yeah, but people don't know, you don't know how they got that.
I'm feeding you still.
You don't know what type of rituals they partook in and where you don't know. So that's why you shouldn't idol worship, because I feel that celebrities are all the new style of idols, if you know what I'm saying. Like back in the Bible there was like golden calves and whatnot. But now if you notice that all the celebrities are idols. Like when I was younger, I had posters on my wall, Word Up magazine and all that.
What did this girl say? She knows someone whose mum thought he was possessed and his mum bathed him in chicken blood.
Bathed him in chicken blood, you know?
Yeah, they do mad things like all over the Caribbean, like Jamaica, Dominica, wherever, man, like, I don't know, Trini, everywhere. It's everywhere, innit? It's not in one secluded place, innit?
And also it's over here.
I hear what I'm going to say now, yeah, because, like, these people are doing all of this, like, this obia or whatever. And you trying to say that they're using the demons, then that's what they're doing. They're calling on the demons, then. I'm confused. Just to go back on the subject a bit.
When you're a man that calls on spirits, you're going to be giving half a piece of your spirit to them. And if you're not careful and you can't get out of that shit, you end up giving up your whole soul in exchange for powers. Like the magicians, like, the thing is, like, see some of these magicians, like David Blaine, what's the other one that went in the madhouse because he couldn't even take his demons no more? What's his name? Dynamo. Yeah, the guy's been in and out the madhouse, yeah, because he can't even battle his own demons. Now, there's a video, yeah, on YouTube with Diamond's friend. And he said that Diamond went into the forest for 7 days and slept in the forest at night time for 7 days. When he came out, he could do all these tricks. You see what I'm saying? So, you ask for something in return for something. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works. Weak.
I'm hearing it still.
Weak.
I've never thought of it like that myself. Like, the only reference I have in my mind at this point, really, to think when it comes to that demons, is like, what's that film, The Exorcist? You know that exorcism, and the priest come with that, he cast the demon out, and
right. but demons can actually push you in front of cars and shit like that.
Yeah, that's all mad.
They can't directly attack you. They're not allowed to. But they can actually push you in front of stuff. And also, they can also hide stuff in your house. Have you ever tried to look for something in your house and you thought you were somewhere and they weren't there? They can move things around and make you go crazy and start laughing at you.
But you see, when you're saying this now, yeah, what are you trying to say? Are you saying that the demon can do this like telepathically or some kind of in a spooky way? Or are you saying that the demon is manipulating your mind and making you put things where you think you put it one place, but you put it another place? Talk to me.
No, I don't think the demons are allowed to have any sort of Jean Grey powers over us. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. I don't think they're allowed to have them type of powers over us. Yeah. Oh yeah, what's that say? Spread everywhere we are. These guys who did it better than me, Channel 4.
I don't know about that one. This guy apparently had beef with Banksy or something.
Who?
I don't know. Whoever this guy was he's talking about.
I don't even know who Banksy is. Who's that?
Banksy's a graffiti artist, isn't it? He's like one of the biggest ones, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's one of the big ones still, the big names still.
What happened to that guy, the unknown?
Known's about
known. No, not unknown, known. Yeah.
Way back, known's
He's
about.
the biggest.
You're saying this, man, because you're from the ends, innit? We're from the blocks, innit? So
right.
when I say known, we was getting on the train, we was going London Bridge, and we just said known. Do you know
in weird places, in places that you can't reach.
Do you understand? So
that's what I remember about known. That he would do like a bridge or something. You think, how the hell did he get up there?
Yeah, this Banksy guy, like, it's more of a thing where, like, he's a Bristolian, whatever. He was just allowed to just graffiti on the walls of it. They just allowed him to do it, like, so. He wasn't one of the man them like that. He wasn't hiding doing it, you know, like that. So he was literally a famous artist, but he just does graffiti, if that makes sense.
So what happened to Banksy?
Well, apparently some youth was better than him, so he tried to flip it and stick it on the youth, innit? After long.
What, graffiti artists having beef too?
All day, for real.
Graffiti artists having beef too?
Yeah, graffiti artists are having beef too out here, because...
Oh, come on, man. I mean, first it's the R&B singers, now it's the graffiti artists.
He said, what did he say? He said he knows he went missing and said Banksy ripped him off. Or something like that. So maybe...
I've got, you know what you do? You know what you should do? Go and spray his house, man.
Allow it. Spray his house, you know.
Yeah, I'm not talking about gunshots either. I'm just talking about paint spray, yeah?
Listen, you know when man says certain words, you have to clarify.
You have to make it known. So there's a I can't remember if any of you don't know, I don't know, but there's a grime MC. No, there's an MC out there right now, and he does devil worship, right?
Who that?
I can't remember his name, man.
Who, Skepta or someone? I don't know.
No, Skepta's on some other shit, man. I don't know, he's on some other stuff, man. But but this guy, I've seen his videos, and he doesn't hide nothing. Yeah, proper, yeah, it's him. It's him, yeah. It's him.
So what's this guy going on with?
Shadow, Pac said his name's Shadow, yeah. This guy, he's on some real devil business, man. Like, he don't hide it. Like, he's just telling people, Rago, do that, bro. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? So now it's like, when you look back at certain artists, though, Shiffa, when you look at people like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
You remember their album, innit?
Yeah.
More Murder and all them tracks there. And do you remember they had a track on there called Ouija?
No,
and it was like a skit. It wasn't even a track, bro. They had a skit called Ouija, and they're basically doing the Ouija board in the skit.
Okay.
So the demonic thing has been around for a long time, bro. And obviously we can see how the rap thing's starting to get a bit fruity as well. That is a demonic.
Yeah, they're going overboard with it now, because I was watching, what's his name? How can I forget the youth's name? He was beefing with the other youth, the youth that's snitching on everyone, man. Who was he beefing?
6ix9ine.
Yeah, he was beefing with 6ix9ine. Why did we have to go there? But no, anyway, just to go back to the subject, the youth, yeah, he's got the video where they're doing the rituals in the video because they're wearing all the little, like, the masks and all of that shit. Got girls with their hands.
Oh, Trippy Red, the Trippy Red one, isn't it?
Reds, that's it, Trippy Reds.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what they do, man. And then obviously because it happens so much in the videos now you've got a percentage of mandem that they just use the symbols anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's like it's fashion now, you know? Like,
right. Because even one of my brethren does grime. He showed me one of his CDs one time, and in the front cover of it, he had all these triangles and all this symbolism at the bottom of it.
Yeah, that's mad.
And I said to him, what's that about? He goes, oh, Rago, man's just going to use it, innit? Because they don't know what it is, like, so...
Apparently there's a documentary on Bone Thugs on YouTube. I have to go and look on that one still, car. I didn't even know about them doing all of them things there, but you're right, there's bare people, you wouldn't even notice.
Well, bro, think about what it's called. It's called Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah? What's one of the biggest cult followers when it comes to bones? Skull and Crossbones.
Yeah.
Bush and them lot.
Yeah.
You know, doing funny rituals. There's videos on the internet. You can see that shit. Someone crept in there and filmed some stuff. I don't know what the hell they were doing in there, but that shit was spooky. That shit was spooky. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a lot right now. You know what I mean? Apparently, there's a machine that record labels use.
Yeah.
And it's the mastering machine, right? And apparently, they connect this machine with spirits, right? And then they put the finished product in the machine and master the track. And it puts in all them crazy codes and all them symbols in it itself to make people wanna like the track more.
Okay, I didn't know about all of this, though. This is something different. That's something different.
I could go deep about the music industry, bro.
When we're talking about this all this obvious stuff, though, like, and we're saying that because make sure I'm clear on this. So what you said now is that all of that stuff is man talking to demons and asking for favors and shit like that.
But humans can't do them, like, unless an angel comes to you or some type of spirit that's more powerful. You can't perform them type of things. And the reason why we can't perform them type of things is because we've been dumbed down as humans anyway over the years.
So does that go for, like, are you talking about just witchcraft, or are you talking about things like, you know, that you get them people like the psychics and you got these different types of, like, people with mad abilities or whatever, like these mystic people, whatever.
Psychics are real. Psychics exist. Oracles exist. Some people might even feel like they're like psychic. Right, so look, from day to day, you might say to yourself, oh, look, I feel like I'm a bit of an oracle. I feel like I can see certain things, right? Yeah, you can, but the thing is, because we've been so dumbed down as humans, even down to the pollution and what we eat and what we've been hidden, the truth has been hidden from us. We can't really work on them type of things to make it to what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Stan Lee done a show before he passed away called Human Superheroes. You see it?
Nah, I ain't seen that still.
You need to watch that. What he was doing on that show is that he found a load of people with superhuman sort of abilities, like the people that he's been drawing and writing about for his whole life.
Yeah.
And he put them on the show. Some of the people's abilities on that show, bro, are amazing.
I'm hearing.
Do you understand? And they had a guy that was blind that could see like Daredevil. They had a guy that can jump out of a high building and land in a swimming pool this big, this deep, and land on his stomach and survive. So, what reason why... Bomber Clark. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because there are people on this planet with certain abilities, bro. But you will never be able to get to the next stage because you don't know how to enhance them abilities. Yes,
this is the thing now, like, when you say there's people with abilities now, like, I've seen some weird shit in my time, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some, like, they shouldn't have happened, you know, like that. You know, when something happens, it's not supposed to happen.
Right.
You know, like that, like, on a weird one, like, for instance, a man was in a bike accident, yeah? And imagine, I'm going to explain this to you so you can understand what exactly the scenario, innit? He was kids, innit? We're riding down the hill. A man's come dusting down the hill. You know, you get them big steep hills and you're picking up speed on your pedal bike. And you can feel the wind and them thing that you're feeling nice. Yeah. Man's going faster than the cars coming down the hill.
Fast and Furious, yeah.
But I should have known. Here's the joke thing. Man's licked the bottom of the hill, rude boy, yeah? And me, this is my normal road that I come down, innit? I'm used to it, innit? So I put on my brakes. I itch up at the bottom of the hill. This youth that's riding beside me, like my little brother, not going to call no names, but he's rolled straight into the fucking road. But what's happened? The car's licked him, yeah? He's hit the bike. Somehow the car's caught the pedal of the bike. The bike has spun, done like a full, like, I don't know, a big, like, 360 in the air. He's landed. His wheels have landed on the bonnet of the car, fam. He was ready to just pedal straight off the front of the car, like, it was that, like it was the
like a ramp, yeah.
Yeah, like he just went like.
Like Tony Hawk's in a man, yeah.
Like he just done some Tony Hawk type shit. I said, "Bro, him." Like, man's heart was beating. Obviously, my heart was beating. I said, "Raw." He almost dead today, but he's alive. But then, obviously, the way it happened, like that, don't make no sense, fam. Because that car's supposed to just lick him. He's supposed to slide in the road, mash up. How does the bike flip over in, like, so when you're saying, like, obviously man have got abilities or whatever, or it could have been the driver might have been psychic in it, and I don't know, telekinesis, the car flipped the bike in it. I don't know, but I've seen
it wasn't his time to go, like sounds.
I've seen some mad things like that, you know, like couple of times I've seen things like that happen with still.
There's a lot of work. I remember a story back in the day. Some guy fell out of the window, landed on one car, like 8 stories, man. He landed on a car in a certain place, and the car took all the impact. You understand?
Yeah.
So the car just crunched, but he got off and walked off and shook it off and laughed it off. So he might be a devil worshipper. I don't know.
That's all mad.
I don't know.
That's all mad.
But let's not forget though, if there's demons, then there has to be angels. Because there's a negative and a positive.
I hear you still. I hear you.